Rasheeda Reigns is in her new job working for a new biotech firm called Next Generation. Professor Atwin was kind of enough to give her a reference, and plus, he is friends with the CEO, Sheila Gold. While Rasheeda is in the lab, Professor Atwin stops by. Rasheeda, how is it going working here? Professor Atwin asked Rasheeda. Hey, Professor Atwin, working here is going great. Thanks for the referral. Well, it is the least I can do. You helped save my job. Also, you helped save my brother, Rasheeda. Really? How is he doing? Rasheeda, he is doing great. I gave him a watered-down version of what you were exposed to in the lab, and he is out of his wheelchair and back to normal, Professor Atwin said. God is good, Rasheeda said to Professor Atwin. All the time, Professor Atwin said. Yo, Atwin, what you doing here? Sheila said to him. Came by to check on my #1 student and best friend, he said to them. Thanks, Professor Atwin. I did not know I was your best friend, Rasheeda said to him. Well, you are my friend, but I was referring to my sister, but I like you both, Professor Atwin said. Cool, Professor Atwin. Can you get a sister some lunch? Rasheeda, you have a slice of pizza in front of you, Professor Atwin said to Rasheeda. I know, but that is just a snack, Rasheeda said, laughing. Professor Atwin just shakes his head. LOL, this is hilarious. Great seeing you, Atwin. Thanks for suggesting Rasheeda. She has been great. Doing data analysis, identifying microorganisms, intercepting test results, and doing quality control, Sheila Gold said to Professor Atwin. Awesome, Professor Atwin said to Sheila. Hey, Atwin, can I speak to you for a second in my office? Sheila said to him. Sure, Sheila, he said to her. Hey, I had a concern. When I was looking through our security cameras with one of our guards, we both saw what looked like an upright walking lion near our building. The thing freaked me out, Sheila said to him. You serious? Atwin said to her. Heck yeah, the thing was freaky looking. I have a concern for my employees working here and myself. I added more security and they said they are on it, Sheila said to him. Well, glad you tightened security. Plus, you are more protected than you know, Professor Atwin said to her. I know this company called Megatex off the record opened up a building not far away. They are known for weird things going on in their buildings. A friend of mine left the company and told me the place was literally a zoo. He said you do not want to go there, Professor Atwin told her. Great, this is the last thing Atmore City needs in this state, she said. Well, look, Sheila, just be careful and keep me posted about the situation, he said to her. Look, I have to get back to the university. I will check in on you. Call me if you need help, Professor Atwin said. Professor Atwin walks back to speak to Rasheeda. Hey, Rasheed, look, be careful around the building. There is a lion man creature walking around at night. I know you can fight, but be careful, Professor Atwin said to her. No problem, I got you, Professor, Rasheeda said to him. Time goes by, and it is 8:00 p.m. Sheila Gold walks up to Rasheed. Girl, go home. You have worked enough and are off the clock. We can finish tomorrow, besides you're almost done, Sheila said to her. All right. Hey, at Dr. Sheila, let's walk out together, Rasheeda said to her. Cool, Sheila said to her. Rasheeda cleans up her lab station and walks out of the lab with Sheila Gold. Rasheeda and Sheila Gold walking on the parking lot to their cars when they hear a growl and a roar. They both look up and see a lion man creature coming towards them. Dr. Sheila, run! They both run back towards the building. Rasheeda turns without Sheila Gold noticing her to face the lion man. Rasheeda runs towards the creature, tackling it and knocking it down. The creature tries to swing at her. Rasheeda moves out the way. Quickly, the lion man grabs Rasheeda. Rasheeda punches the lion man in his stomach. The lion man falls to the ground. Rasheeda's eyes glow blue, and the lion man starts to float off the ground, and then he goes flying in the air across the parking lot into the side of the building. The lion man is knocked out cold. Rasheeda, where are you? Rasheeda! Sheila screams, worrying about where she is on the parking lot. Rasheeda comes running up to her. I'm okay, Dr. Sheila, but we must get inside. Where the world did that thing come from? Rasheeda said to her. I believe Megatex, according to Professor Atwin. Where is security? Dr. Sheila said to her. Not sure, but I do not believe your security could handle a creature like that, Dr. Sheila, Rasheeda said to her. Not long after that, the police and media show up. Great, I do not want the media here. They need to be down the street at Megatex. As Dr. Sheila talks to the police and news media, trying to tell them what happened. A young man appears with a camera around his neck and a recorder in his hand. Sorry to bother, but I noticed you were one of the workers here because of your lab coat. My name is Tavon Henderson. I'm one of the reporters from the Loving City International publication. Tavon Henderson? What a second. Do you know Imani? Yeah, Imani is my friend, Tavon said to her. No, she is your girlfriend, Tavon. Rasheeda starts laughing. Imani is my cousin. She talks about you all the time, Rasheeda said to him. Wow, small world, Tavon said. Look, Tavon, I know you investigate paranormal stuff in cities. I also know you are a good dude, Rasheeda said to him. I will tell you what happened, but leave my name off the record, Rasheeda said. Do not worry, we protect our sources, Tavon said to her. By the way, my name is Rasheeda Reigns. Nice to meet you. Rasheeda and Tavon talk into the night for about an hour as the police and other investigators show up. Rasheeda is blown away with some of the strange stories Tavon tells her, and Tavon is fascinated with what took place that night as Rasheeda tells him what took place on the parking lot. They stare at each other once. They hear the name Megatex. Rasheeda Megatex is, Tavon starts to say. Do not worry, Tavon Atmore City has me Rasheeda Reigns. Tavon smiles at her and she smiles back. Well, welcome to the club, friend, Tavon said to her.